The major changes, I would not say major changes on the new portal. There are only one or two major changes that the embassy has done. One is that the look and the feel of the US travel docs has changed a little bit. The most important thing what they've incorporated is that they have put in a verification code there. So which means that when you start filling your profile, or when you start creating your profile on the new travel docs portal, it'll send you a verification code on your email. So that means it becomes very specific to a specific person. So once you put in that verification code, only then it allows you to move forward. The other thing what they've done is they have also incorporated 3 security questions. So make sure that when you are filling your profile, or when you're creating your profile, note down those answers very carefully, because this is going to be one thing which will stay until you want to apply for your US visas. Let's say that you're applying for a student visa now, tomorrow that you want to come back and renew your student visa, and then thereafter it's going to be your H1, stuff like that. So this same portal would always be used. So make sure that you note down your DS-160 number and also your security questions, your user ID and your password at a secure place, so that whenever you need that, you can retrieve and make those changes according to the visa category that you will be applying for. So now if I go back to your DS-160, it's called the DS-160. Like I said in the beginning, DS stands for Department of State, right? So when you start filling your visa application form, and if so this is the time when you have to check whether your passport has your surname and your given name bifurcated, or if it's mentioned in let's say a given name and your surname is blank. In that case, you have to mention your entire name in your surname field, and your given name field, you have to mention FNU. So let me repeat once again. If your passport does not have a surname, while filling your DS-160, you have to mention your entire name in the surname field on the DS-160, and your given name would be FNU. Or if you have time, you can go ahead and get a new passport made at this point of time, so that it remains in sync. However, if it's not there, then that's the solution. Now, when you start filling your DS-160, you can actually start filling your DS-160, and before submission, it is valid for 30 days. So within those 30 days, you can in fact retrieve your DS-160, you can review it, and once you've reviewed it and once you've satisfied, only then go and submit your DS-160. Because once you submit your DS-160, it stays in the system for 99 years. So when you're eventually applying for, let's say, once you get your visa, you're in the US, and if you have to apply for, let's say, an OPT or a CPT, which is the curriculum practical training, or an optional practical training, or if you want to extend your visa, or if you want to get an H1, the first visa application form that you fill now would always be taken into consideration. So make sure that whatever information that you're mentioning on your DS-160 is absolutely correct. All right. So review it n number of times. Once you're satisfied, only then go and submit your DS-160. The DS-160 has close to about 18 or 19 pages. However, you can always review those pages. You can fill those application form. You can move on to the next page, and you can come back and make those changes. But most importantly, they're only valid for 30 days. So make sure that when you're filling your DS-160, save it, review it. Once you have reviewed it very completely and you believe that all the information on that is absolutely correct, then only go and submit that DS-160. Once you submit that, once again, it would stay in the system for 99 years.